Hello, lovely internet people. It's been a while since we've seen each other in this cozy atmosphere, right? Without costumes, without masks, without script, and without green screen in that background. So it's been a while, and you probably wonder where I've been. I'll tell you in a moment. Before we begin, as usual, I have to offer you a hot beverage. In the Unscripted series, for those of you who might not know, we do not drink energy drinks, we drink tea. So please have this tea. It's kind of hot and it has no sugar, I hope you don't mind. So, this summer I didn't film any unscripted videos because although I'm just a civilian, but the war and everything that's going on around me in Ukraine finally taken its toll on me. And I've been through some mental stuff, nothing major, but still. And before you get worried, I've been to a doctor and I did everything she told me. And that's not just about some meds. I also did some physical activity and some creative stuff that I really enjoyed. If I learned a lesson from this situation is that if you need help, please seek it. Rest assured, I'm much better now. And although I did a pretty decent job at avoiding people and conversations of small talk of all sorts, there was another species of earthlings, no less annoying, that managed to get to me, and that is dogs. Don't get me wrong, I like dogs, but I'm not a dog person. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry if you thought the other way. I love dogs, but in a distance. When it's somebody's dog, so I can, or maybe it's a stray dog, given that it doesn't have rabies. So I can pet it for like a few minutes and then go home, wash my hands and have some private space. But this summer, I accidentally managed to insert myself into a local stray dogs hierarchy. How did it happen at all? Well, I have to begin with a short story. I had a dog for 3 weeks. I looked after other person's dog, so I kind of have the idea of what owning a dog looks like. I had to walk it, and the experience wasn't quite my liking, not because of the dog. The dog was okay. It was huge, feral. It always tried to shit in public spaces, so everyone was watching at me as I cleaned it. And the issue wasn't with the animal, but with the dog owners. I could tolerate everything of the above, but when I was walking it in the morning and I was still sleepy, morning is the worst time of the day for me. I'm half awake, half somewhere in a limbo still, and the dog owners appear to be a very talkative bunch. So the random people just approached me and were like, "Oh, what a lovely dog. I had the same dog when I was a kid." Or maybe, "Oh, what a cute little doggy. Where on earth is this little?" It was a huge, hairy beast. So it was like, "Oh, which breed is it?" And I was like, "Brown." Okay, so you have the idea that I like dogs, but I don't want to own one. And I found a perfect solution for a person like me to communicate with the dogs without owning it, and that is free dogs everywhere outside. So there are some stray dogs living in my neighborhood. A few of them dwell right near my apartment building. One of them, I call it nightstand, because it kind of resembles nightstand. It is not the most elegant in terms of body shape. They have this boxy body, and all I see it doing is just laying down or sitting, doing nothing. I think it's just, maybe it's stupid, maybe it's just lazy, but it's really like a big piece of furniture you have to step over on your way home. And another dog, I call it trash bag, because it has this gray and brown pattern that resembles a trash bag to me somehow, and it's not exactly stray. It, I think, belongs to someone who is a drug addict and just lets their dog roam free in the courtyard, which isn't responsible at all, but who am I to judge? So these are two local dogs that live right in front of my apartment building. And I saw them every day, and they had no business with me. Sometimes they barked at me, but nothing major happened. Until one day, when two other dogs visited our courtyard. And just so you know, when uninvited visitors from another neighborhood come to your place and the conflict starts and then maybe a shootout, right? Okay, so these dogs, the outsiders and locals, began conflicting. One day I got into a crossfire, so to speak. So I was just minding my own business, walking home from grocery store, and these two outsiders, these dogs from another neighborhood, started running after me and barking and being all business, and all scary and loud, and tried to surround me, but did they pick a wrong victim? Because the last thing they expected is that I just started puffing my chest and running towards them, screaming, "Try me." So they kind of got confused, then they got scared, because obviously something was wrong with this human, and they ran away. The local dogs saw it, and I thought that's how the story ends. And in a few days, I was standing in the courtyard waiting for something, and the nightstand doggo came to me and began being so friendly, like it was asking to pet it. It was rubbing itself, its sides against me. And I thought, wow, where this friendliness comes from. So I thought, like, okay, I can wash my hands later, so maybe I'll give it a few scratches. So I began to give this dog some scratches, and it looked super happy. It tilted its head upwards and made some weird expressions on its face and wiggling its tail. And then I realized it was sometimes giving side glances somewhere. And when I looked, the two invaders, the two outsider dogs that I scared away the other day, were standing in the distance, and this local dog, this nightstand, was like looking at them with such an expression like, look, I'm friends with this human, with this alpha, with this big scary ape. See now? And the other dog, the trash bag, suddenly also became very friendly. So each time it sees me, it unfortunately shows its friendliness by trying to lean on me with its front legs. And I have to dodge it every time or catch her paws, like I'm just giving her a handshake so she will not make my clothes dirty. So yeah, this way I figured showing the outsiders that we are Jews and that they have to stay away from our neighborhood because now they'll have to deal with the big scary human if they mess with them. So that's how it started. Later I figure where the trash bag lives. Appears to be at a few levels below me. So now I even give it a ride on the elevator. Sometimes in the evening when it comes back home, it just casually follows me to the elevator and expects that I know on which level it lives. So that's how it goes. And this will be it. We'll see each other real soon in another roleplay episode, and I hope many more unscripted episodes too. Until then, take care, and if you go to sleep, then I wish you all the nicest and most pleasant dreams that are not weird at all. And if you're not going to sleep, I wish you a good day that will go without any stress.